Hi everyone, are you ready for this video? Adelante! Today I'm gonna talk about how to write a strong CV. As you know, many students and also employees couldn't know where they could actually start to write CV and they are confused. And in this video, before I go through CV, I would like to highlight two key points here. The first one is that don't use any template and table, because when you send your CV to any company, they would be checked by AI, and maybe your CV would be rejected if you use those templates and tables. And the number two is equalization, which means that, for example, in the education section you use the circle bullet point, but on your work experiences you use another shape. It's wrong and your mistake. This is your mistake, and you should if you use circle bullet point, you should use this same bullet point through your whole CV. So equalization is so important. Let's go and check it out, a CV, and I tell you more. Okay, as you can see here, you should start with your name. Here we have Thomas, and put your email, your number, contact number, and also your LinkedIn. If you have not any LinkedIn account, you should open it and work with it. I would record another video for this, and also your country. And you should start with summary. Most CVs don't have this section, and maybe this decrease your chance to get that job or that specific position. And I recommend 3 to 4 bullet point here, and you could start with these verbs and adjectives and adverbs. For example, highly motivated researcher with and here you should tell your numbers of experiences and also the numbers of your publications. And also if you have if you know any other international language, you could mention here, and also any specific software that you should mention here. And also soft skills is so important that I recommend that put it in this summary section. And another section is education, and you should just type in the word and don't use any table. And here you could use, for example, your field and your major, your university, and which country you are, and you got your graduation certificate. And also I saw many CVs, and most applicants don't mention the months of, for example, a start and finish time. So I recommend that you should put even the months of a start and finish time. And also for the master and PhD, you should put your thesis and also your GPA. For example, here it is out of 10, or maybe your graduation system is out of 4 or 20, no matter, just mention here. And the next section is work experiences. For example, first you mention your position, and after that you put the institute or organization that you work for them. And for example, here September blah 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 to the present. And also here is so important that you put the detailed, and you actually first I should mention that you should start with the most actually most recent or ongoing ones to the actually your old experiences here. And for example, this is September 2022, and here it is actually the next experience that you have start from, for example, 2020. Okay, start from the most recent one or ongoing one. And also, if here for your details, you should actually put 2 or 3 bullet points for each actually position that you had. And I recommend that you should put numbers here. For example, you actually review 50 articles, okay? Add the numbers here, for example, 50 plus projects or members. Okay, you should use numbers here. And if you actually apply for university, you should after summary we have education here. But if you apply for actually any company and for work, you should replace a work experience here and start from work experiences, and after that put education section. And it's so important that your CV should be 2 pages. And if you actually apply for companies, your CV would be 1 page. And here we have also volunteer experience. It's so important that if you had some experiences without paying, you mention here as volunteer experiences. And also we have a section with the name of computer skills. You could actually list your softwares. And remember that check it out the exact name of the software, and after that put it here. When I checked many CVs, many students actually had some mistakes on spelling the actually right name of that software. And so check the dictation. And also in this section for language skills, you should actually put your if you have any certificate, international certificate, you mention here. Don't actually mention I know Spanish and my level is, I don't know, intermediate. Okay, if you have any certificate, put it here with details. For example, IELTS academic with 8 overall score, listening, reading, speaking, writing. And also you should mention test date. It's so important. If you have not any international certificate, you could not mention here. But case by case is different. Maybe some employee ask you to put it in your CV. But I recommend only if you have any certificate, put it here. And here you should actually put page number here. And I recommend that put it on your right, and for example the second page you should use second, and on the left of the page you should put your name. Okay, on the first page actually you mention your name on this, and you shouldn't put your name on the left, but on the second page you should actually put your name, because maybe employers missed the second page and couldn't find your whole CV. Okay, on the second page we have publication. If you have any articles or any actually papers, you should put it here. And I recommend actually use actually APA version to put it here, because employers know that you are familiar with the how to mention an article. And next one is license and certificates. If you have any certificates, you pass short courses, you should actually put it here, and also mention the months and the year that you has completed it. And the last one is honors and awards. If you, for example, got any scholarship or any award, you could mention here, and also you should mention the country and the year. Okay, for example, here I mention my award, full scholarship, for example, full scholarship from blah 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 university, France, 2023. And on the second bullet point, I should mention another award, and also I should actually stick to the equalization. For example, here in the first bullet point I mentioned country and year, and here I should mention country here, Spain, 2020. And you should start with the most recent one. Okay, be careful about this. And if you use, as I mentioned, use for example the circle bullet point, I should use this same bullet point in the whole CV. Okay, I guess it would be enough for this CV. And as you can see in this file, I actually didn't use any template. I write it down myself, and I put the blue color for the headlines, because it would be readable, it could be helpful and readable, and employers actually could connect with this CV. And also, as you can see, the whole CV, I have some white free space here, because you could actually, employers could read it easily. And that's it. I hope this would be helpful. And if you like this video, please subscribe my YouTube channel and be tuned for the next videos. Bye.